The fire burns low here in Goldshire, the air thick with the scent of ale and old stories. Travelers come and go, each with their own tale to tell. But tonight, I speak of an orc. Not just any orc, a shaman, born of the red sands of Durotar. His journey begins in the Valley of Trials, where the spirits whisper to those brave enough to listen. So, pour yourself a drink, settle by the fire, and let me tell you his story.
Finally, you are of age, adventurer, of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find Gornek in the den to the west.
May your blades never dull. Blood and thunder.
Another one of Kaltunk's recruits, A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in, if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud adventurer of the Horde.
The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you would find a good match with the mottled boars you'll find to the north of here. Go with honor. Zug.
Not bad, adventurer. But don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you'll need some extra protection.
Go forth to victory. Need.
Powerful warrior and awkward novice alike have fallen to the venomous sting of the Scorpid. You will find large numbers of Scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails as proof of your prowess in battle. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for Scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
Strength and honor for the Horde.
There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting Scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, adventurer. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest. It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, adventurer. If you bring me 10 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
Go forth to victory. Speak, friend.
Wonderful, adventurer. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra.
Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right person for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Lousy slacking peons.
Me busy. Leave me alone. Okie dokie. What? I can do that. Okay.
Loktar. Good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Our orc gets introduced to the shaman ways. You see, not all power in Durotar comes from blood and battle. Some learn to listen to the crackle of fire, the whisper of wind, the pulse of the earth beneath their feet. Those are the shamans, the spirit talkers of the Horde. Long before war drums thundered across the land, it was the shamans who guided the orcs, teaching them to honor the elements and seek balance between strength and wisdom. In the Valley of Trials, our young orc stands at that crossroads. The rune-inscribed parchment he is about to hold is more than a simple scroll. It's an invitation, a call from the ancestors to walk the ancient path, to earn the favor of the elements and learn the language of the world itself. That's how every shaman's story begins. Not with power, but with peace.
Ah, while you were gone, a parchment came for you, adventurer. Read it when you have time. If I'm not mistaken, it came from the shaman trainer Shikrik. She would have words with you when you're ready.
Go with honor.
What? The spirits have guided you to me. How may I be of service? You will be the conduit in which our ancestors communicate. You will have the power of the elements at your beck and call. Sundering your enemies will be child's play, healing your allies as easy as breathing. Keep these things in mind as you face new challenges, and come back to me as often as you'd like. I will remain here to teach you new spells and set you on the correct path when you are ready.
The time is now, young adventurer. You've grown strong and your spirit endures like the earth. Following the shaman's path shows you have wisdom before even proving yourself. The element of earth will guide your destiny, becoming part of you if you are ready. But you must stand before the earth itself. If you are ready, then you will see things only shaman know of. Seek out the fell stalkers to the north and take from them 2 of their hooves. Return to me then, and we shall speak more of your future. Later.
Excellent! Your success shows that you are prepared.
Of all the elements, Earth represents the foundation of all things.
It is your strength, your stamina, and your patience.
Earth will protect you, but only if shown the proper respect. Like the other elements, even Earth can be fickle. Earth is the basis for life, and by observing its laws, you will gain greater wisdom. Never forget the secrets Earth shares with you. I shall make a scepter for you now, and by accepting it, you will realize your path. A sapta is a drink created to bind our spirits to the elements. Fused with magic, the potion will allow the strong-willed to see the elements as no one else can. Your spirit will be connected to the element the sapta was created for, and only a select few shaman know the recipe. The sapta is always drunk in a holy place and never anywhere else, remember that. Seek out Spirit Rock southwest of here. It is found at the end of the hidden path. Drink your sapta there and, well, you shall see.
Okie dokie.
Excellent! The totem I will craft for you is more than a symbol of your status among adventurer. It has abilities beyond that. One use of the totem is as a focus for spells. Those spells are tied to the earth, and as you earn greater and greater wisdom, more of the earth's abilities will be made accessible to you. The trainers will know when you are ready for greater knowledge. But for now, take this earth totem and a scroll to teach you your first ability.
Okie dokie.
While out in the Valley of Trials, our orc spots a figure slumped against the rocks. A troll, wounded and barely clinging to life. The air is dry, the sun relentless, and the sands around them whisper of danger. The troll speaks of Sarkoth, a monstrous scorpid whose sting burns hotter than the Durotar sun. It was Sarkoth that struck him down. Now it falls to our orc to finish what the troll could not. To face the creature that stalks these canyons and prove his worth, not just in battle, but in courage. For every orc who walks this valley, there comes a moment that defines him. And this, it seems, is his.
Adventurer, I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpids of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpid for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to the den unassisted. Please, adventurer, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazuwa was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazua's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, adventurer. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor while other tasks occupied your time, your own honor is heightened.
Brews in the red sands of Durotar. Whispers speak of the Burning Blade, an ancient cult once thought scattered to the winds. Long ago, these zealots sought strength not from the spirits or the ancestors, but from darker powers. Demons who promised glory in exchange for servitude. Their fire still burns in secret places, twisting young minds and luring the weak with visions of power. Now, in the Valley of Trials, their presence festers once more. Symbols scorched into stone, strange rituals at night, signs that the old corruption has returned. Our orc, newly tested by battle and bound to the shaman's path, finds himself drawn into this shadow. What began as a simple proving ground is becoming something far greater. A fight, not just for survival, but for the soul of the Horde itself.
Adventurer, you are a dependable person. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so you can see it in the dark, so you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
Go forth to victory.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, adventurer. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young adventurer. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. A group that calls itself the Burning Blade has a coven here in the Valley of Trials. They are skulking in a cave to the northeast, and their vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and if you survive, return to me. May your blades never dull. You have done well, adventurer. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. It is called the Burning Blade Medallion, and your next task is to find it and remove it from the coven. But be wary, for the medallion may be possessed by an agent of the Burning Blade. And if so, then the agent's power would be greater than the familiars you have already encountered. Go, adventurer. You will find the coven in a cave to the north and west. Go with honor. You retreat. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them.
With his trials complete, our orc stands at the edge of the valley. The wind warm, the sky burning orange over Durotar. He has learned much in these sands. The patience of the shaman, the courage of the hunter, and the vigilance to face corruption when it stirs. The Valley of Trials has tempered him, but his journey is only beginning. Word comes from the elders. He is to report to Senjin Village, a troll settlement by the coast. There, the wise Master Gadrin awaits, one who walks the path of both healer and spirit guide. The orc's deeds in the valley have not gone unnoticed, and now the Horde calls him to serve a greater purpose. Leaving the Red Canyons behind, he travels east toward the sound of the sea. The air grows cooler, filled with the scent of salt and promise. Ahead lies Senjin, a village of thatched huts, tiki totems, and proud trolls who have found kinship with the orcs of Durotar.
Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, adventurer, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Senjin, but their evil has taken seed off the coast, on the Echo Isles. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear trolls. Honorable friends. We want to help the orcs, but we need help too.